Hello my friends and welcome to today's video. I have finished my October journal base and I am trying to make some projects so that I can add them on to the pages inside. That's what I'm going to be doing today. So I had in mind, I saw a video from Paper Terrace from years ago, I'm pretty sure, and I'm just going to be taking one of her base ideas that she had and doing some fun things with it. So that is what I'm doing. It's just going to be a little flip open envelope that you can make yours and embellish it however you want, but the actual making of the envelope is going to have a little bit of a swivel and it's going to be really cute. So the papers I'm using are from the October kit, which is called Lost in Florence. And it's a really fun kit. So if you want that kit, feel free to go check it out. It's digital, so you can just print it at your house. You can become a subscriber to get the kit, or you can just buy it from our Etsy or our website. I'll have all that linked in the description, but feel free to use whatever papers you love as well. They do not have to be these ones at all. This is a universal idea, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So let's get started. The very first thing I did is I printed some papers that I thought looked really good together, which was this really pretty dark paper and these cute light blue flowers. So find some paper that you love and get it double-sided, as well as make sure to, I used 110-pound cardstock, so like a lighter weight cardstock is ideal for this project. And we're going to score. You do not need a scoring board, but I do have the length and measurements for you guys. So the piece of paper I am using is 11 inches by 4.5 inches, or roughly, there's your centimeters there, 28 by 11.5 centimeters. And you're going to put it the long way. So you can see it's 11 inches. You're going to put it the long way, and you're going to score at 2 inches and 6 3/4 inches. This is very negotiable. You don't even have to do this size of paper. You can do any size of paper. And the centimeters for scoring is score at 5 centimeters and roughly about 17 centimeters. So yeah, you can do this as a smaller project. You can do it as a larger project, whatever you need to do. So after it is scored, you'll have your paper and you can just fold it together. Put the paper that you want on the outside, and the paper you want on the inside. From here you can ink or do any of those extra added embellishments that you like. I like to round my corners on my envelopes. I think it looks pretty nice. So I do that usually. I'll just do that one on the top this time. And this is pretty dark paper, so I'm not sure if inking will do too much, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Just especially on the outside here. Don't think I'll do it on the inside this time. And then you have your base envelope, and there's so many directions you could take this, but today we're going to be creating a swivel. So I have these scrap pieces of paper here, and I'm going to create a swivel so that I can keep the envelope closed. You can do this light blue paper. I don't know, you can do whatever colors you like. You could even... I have lots of scraps over here on this side. Like, this would be a pretty color. Totally up to you what you want to do. But I am going to double up so that my paper is really strong and that the hinge can keep the envelope closed a little bit better. So I'm going to glue the papers together, and they're not really the same size, so I will have to end up trimming them. This little slip of paper is just big enough that I can do a brad down here and have it swivel and close. So there's not really an exact size that's needed for this part. It is preference. I'm going to trim off my extra paper there. And I don't really need this. This was just a scrap paper. And then I am going to be rounding out the corners of one end. Let's see. Okay, so, sorry, I bumped the camera. Okay, I really, I don't know why it's just gets really thick and then sometimes it doesn't work as well as I want it to. Let's see. Okay, that was kind of embarrassing. I didn't know if that was gonna work very well. Okay, so now I have my cute little tab here, and another fun option is that you can add a circle. So I had a circle hole punch and I just created a circle at the bottom, and that's what I'm gonna do. Kind of just add some more shape to the project, and it's really cute. You're going to kind of decide where you want to go. Got to ink it as well. I have my awl here, and I'm going to poke a hole right in the middle. I'm scared. I always get scared at this part. It's always good to have some scrap paper or something that you can use. I didn't center it too good. Actually, it's not too bad. So there's that. And then I want to decide how far down I want it. I want it about right here, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and poke a hole right there as well. And if you have a brad, go ahead and use that. We're going to secure it. And then check this out. So cool, it just keeps it closed. If you are having it kind of stick up a little bit, you can actually just crease your edges a little bit more and that'll help. It won't make it perfect, but if you just really crease your envelopes flat, then that'll stick up a little bit less. And that is kind of the gist of the project. You can add more, you can embellish, you can decorate, but that is just the base. And then on the inside I will be embellishing. I'm going to leave it blank like this on the outside. It's just cute. It's just like a wallet looking swivel envelope. Kind of fun. You can open it up and then embellish whatever you want on the inside. It is up to you. And I do have a little plan. I have inked and gotten ready some pockets and some tags and stuff so that I can get going there. This will somewhat get covered, you'll see, but the plan is just to do a pocket here and a pocket here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. My first pocket I want to do a double pocket. So I have 2 pieces of paper that I'm going to be using as the pockets, and then a few items to stuff inside. So this is like inside, and then this is the actual pocket. I'm going to go ahead and just go for it. My glue needs some extra help on its way out because it is running low. Of course it is, right? So there's pocket number 1, and how cute is this one? This is from the October kit. It's kind of like a nice light bluish green color, and so I thought it matched just these flowers, this paper really well. Has a stamped effect on it. So now we just have like 2 double pockets. I'm going to let those dry before I add anything in. And then on this one, I also have another pocket. Look how cute this one is, and that one's gonna just go right there. Nothing fancy. It's really nice to have those pre-made pockets because they're ready to go. They just look really good. And they can still be embellished more if you would like. And then inside this pocket, I'm going to be adding these two pieces. I love these vintage butterfly cards. They are beautiful. But we're going to start with the bottom since that one's a bit more dry. Just a journal card can go in this large pocket, and it's great because it covers up the brad. Then we have this simple tag, which will go in this blue pocket. Let's even maybe bring that up a little. Then on the front of this, I want to glue this heart, I think, and maybe do like something like that. Just because I love these hearts. I love them. And I want to find more ways to incorporate them in. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue it. We'll see if I can get the glue. Sometimes I just like to eyeball it. I think this is going to be pretty good. Look at that. Oh, nope, it's a little wide. I glued a little too much. Okay, that looks good though. And then we could do this little kind of label on the front, or leave it. I'll add the label. I love the labels in this kit. So super simple, and I could add more if I wanted. Okay, the butterfly will just go right in there along with this tag. Kind of want the tag in the background because I want to see the butterfly, but I could do that and then you could still see one of them, right? Oh, nothing too crazy, but look at that. Oh, it's so cute. So then you just, yeah, it's a swivel, open it up, and you can put whatever you want inside. So for example, if you do add this into a journal, just find a random page here. You could glue your envelope down like that. And then when you open it up, just have whatever you want on the inside. And that's the end of this video. So if you guys, okay, we'll move on. I'm just knocking things over here. Okay, so if you guys do want the October kit, make sure to check out the links in the description. You can become a subscriber, you can buy it separate, or again, our tutorials, we try to incorporate lots and lots of ideas. Even if you don't have our kits, we want to share our love for junk journaling with you guys. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, and I will see you guys in the rest of our videos. I'm going to link the October playlist because we have so many great videos using this kit. So if you have the kit and you want some ideas, we have like 10 different videos using the kit, looking at the kit, whatever it is, and you guys can check that out. It's fun, and they're being released throughout the whole month. So if they're not all there yet, they will be within the next few days. You guys are wonderful, and don't forget it. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you in our next video. Goodbye.